There's a cabin past the cottonwoods where the field runs hard and wide, where she tells it like a lesson learned, a pup she couldn't bide. Too wild to follow, too sharp to hold, too quick to break the line. So she raised the gun, not hand or word, and crossed a sacred line. They said the dog was mean and wrong, too rough for sport or chore, that worth is weighed in deeds alone, and she could give no more. But ears don't fail from being loud, and teeth don't mean unkind, a creature shaped by hands it knew, or hands that left behind. Now voices rise, some sharp, some hushed, and echo down the years. Can usefulness decide a life? Can dogs be judged by fears? The question burns beneath the facts, the silence hits like stone. What tells us how to treat the ones we claim to call our own? We prize what pulls, we praise what yields, and what can plow the ground. We see the gift through labor's lens, through what returns are found. So when a dog won't play the part, it's seen as out of place. But usefulness is not the soul, and role is not the grace. She called it useless, wild, unbent, a danger to her way, but never asked what made it so, what path had shaped its stray. We tend to name things as they're not, and miss what they could be. For value born of patience grows beyond utility. And value, once dismissed or lost, will take our care along. We guard what we believe is good, we stay when ties are strong. But love that leans on merit falls and turns when weather shifts. It drops the leash, it shuts the gate, it trades the heart for ifs. She said, it couldn't be reformed, and let her judgment stand. But care, withheld at start or end, is death in gentle hands. What if we fed with daily grace, and saw through failing eyes? We'd find that care creates its worth, not waits till worth complies. A dog becomes through how it's held, through voice, through time, through frame, through what we teach with steadied hands, not how we curse the name. No creature comes pre-fashioned right, no role is carved in stone, but care unlocks the quiet spark that lets a skill be grown. Her words, they skip what might have been, no leash, no fence, no guide. A pup became a threat too soon, with no one at its side. So care was not the gift she gave, but something that she kept. And in its absence, judgment came, and consequence was wept. When worth is tied to usefulness, and care comes just for show, then lives are weighed like broken tools, and love forgets to grow. But when we care because we see, not what but who they are, then homes can hold a soul that strays, and grace can reach that far. See how the links can break or bind, how systems shape the end, where shelters fill with failed attempts, where laws can't quite defend, and still, the heart must ask itself, what made that pup a loss? The answer lies not in the dog, but in the line we cross. A pet's not here to fit our mold or meet a single need, but rather to be known and seen and trusted, fed and freed. We don't adopt to own or fix, but to explore and learn. And from that space of listening, a deeper bond can burn. So when your pup won't sit or stay, or choose what can't be chewed, return to care, return to time, and shift the frame you use. Ask not, what use is this to me, but who is this, in truth? For every dog becomes itself through how we tend its youth. The gun was not the first mistake, but just the final one. A failure wrapped in reasons tight beneath a setting sun. It wasn't just about that dog. It speaks to how we live. Do we demand or do we tend? Do we take more than give? So let your leash be not a rope, but rather a tethered vow, to know, to meet, to understand, not just to train, but bow. And in that quiet turning heart, where usefulness won't start, let care be not the price of worth, but how we learn to part.